All right, this is Module 2, Lesson 19 of Math for today. We're going to start with our fluency. So the first thing I want you to do is estimate what the problem is and then divide it. So write this on your whiteboard. Okay, if I was going to estimate this, the very first thing you want to look at is the quotient, this number I'm dividing by, and 28 is pretty close to 30, so that's what I would round that to. And then I'm going to look at the other number and see what number goes into what's a multiple of 30 or 3 and pretty close to 908, and I would round that to 900. So now my problem is 900 divided by 30, and I'm going to split that up again into my factors, and I know that 10 and 3 multiplied together make 30. So I would do 900 divided by 10, and I'm really just taking off a 0 on both sides. You can also do it like this. So I'm dividing by 10 in that step, so now my answer is 90. Now I'm going to take that answer, 90, and divide that by 3, and I get 30. Okay, let's try another one. 152 divided by 33. So write this down, and I want you to see if you can figure out what you would estimate it as. Unpause the video when you're done. Okay, this one I would round to 30, and I'm going to look at this, and that means I know 3 is a multiple, if I am counting 15, is a multiple of 3, so I would round that to 150. So when I divide that, I am breaking it down into 10 and then a 3. So I'm going to divide this first by the 10, which just basically means get rid of my zeros. And I'm left with 15. Here's that same answer right here. And then I have 15 divided by 3. And 15 divided by 3 equals 5. So there's your answer. All right, this one, 398 divided by 98. Write it down on your whiteboards, estimate it, and solve it, and then you check it when you're ready. Okay, 98, I'm looking at the quotient first. 98 is really close to 100, so that's what I'm rounding that to. And then I'm going to look over here and see what would I round this to that would make it easiest to go or be divided by 100, and I would definitely choose 400. That's pretty close. So my problem is now 400 divided by 100. Okay, so that's pretty easy. 400 divided by 100. All I'm doing is crossing out zeros. If I have 2 on that side, I can do 2 on this side. It's the same thing. 2 on that side, 2 on this side. My problem is 4 divided by 1, which is 4. Okay, this is our last one. Write it down on your whiteboard, estimate it, and solve it, and then check your video by unpausing when you are ready. Okay. So I'm going to round this to my quotient to 80. That's pretty close to 80. Now I need to look here and see what multiplication fact goes into 7,272 pretty closely. I wouldn't round this to 7,000 because 8 doesn't go into 7 easily. 8 doesn't multiply to 70. 8 does multiply. If you think about 8 times 9, then 72 works. And I know that typically we would round that up to either 7,300 or 7,000 even, but you can kind of break the estimation and rounding rules when you're estimating with division just for this purpose. So I would round that to 7,200 because 8 times 9 equals 72, and that makes that super easy for me to estimate. Okay, now I'm going to break down my 80 into its facts, and I know that 10 times 8 equals 80. So I'm going to divide by 10, and then I'm going to divide by 8. So 7,200 divided by 10, I'm just getting rid of 1 0 because I have 1 0 in my 10, and that is leaving me with 720. Now I'm going to take that answer, 720, and divide it by the second part, 8. And 72 divided by 8 equals 9, and then I have this 0. So my answer is 90.